All right, everybody. So the Bills make a deal at the deadline. They acquire Packers cornerback Rasul Douglas. They also get a fifth-round pick from Green Bay. They send a third-round pick, both picks next year. The Bills, they have an extra third-round pick coming and a compensatory pick from the losing Tremaine Edmonds. That'll happen in the offseason. So instead of having two, they'll have one, but they'll have an extra fifth round. In the meantime, the big news here is they get Rasul Douglas from the Green Bay Packers. I just wrote about it at WGR550.com. Go check it out. Matt Bove and I are going to do a podcast tonight. It's always game day in Buffalo. We'll have more thoughts, but instant reaction here is, look, the Bills obviously were in the market for a cornerback to help with their depth. Losing Tre'Davious White hurt this team very badly, and the last few weeks we've seen that they've kind of had the dip into a pool to bring even Josh Norman back because they haven't fully trusted Kyrie Elam to put him on the field when they did in London against Jacksonville. It didn't go so well. So obviously this is a player not only that provides depth, but a guy that fits the system really well, a zone corner, a good tackler. I mean, this is a guy that really fits in Sean McDermott's scheme. But on top of that, think about this. This is a ball-hawking zone corner, really, when you look at the numbers. 15 interceptions in his 7-year NFL career, 6+ seasons now in the NFL, but 10 of them over the last 3 years. 10 interceptions in the last 3 years. That's tied for third most in the NFL, but it also is that when you think about it this way, that he has 10 interceptions over the last 3 years. Every Bills cornerback combined 12 interceptions over the last 3 years. So this is a player that gets after the football as well. But the other big thing about it is he's known as a vocal leader in the locker room. And I think that can't be, underestimated and overestimated. I don't know, whatever. Talked about enough here is what I'm trying to say, because I think the addition to Josh Norman kind of spoke to that as well, that the Bills needed a little more veteran leadership in there. They need a little bit more vocal leadership in there. Look, that's nothing against Christian Benford or Dane Jackson. Really what it is, those two guys are quiet guys. They're younger guys. I think that the Bills wanted and needed, they felt someone in that room to help stabilize the veteran leadership after losing Tre'Davious White. Rasul Douglas does that. He is known as a very big leader in Green Bay. But with that comes a really good player here. So he comes to Buffalo. We'll see if he gets acclimated right away, if he can play on Sunday night against the Cincinnati Bengals. That might be a tall task, but the Bills improved themselves at the trade deadline. Not a lot of teams in the AFC were buying. Only a couple. The Bills and Jacksonville Jaguars even acquired players. It's tough to do, but Brandon Beane makes a move. We'll hear from Brandon Beane on Wednesday at 11:15 a.m. You'll hear that on the Extra Point Show live on WGR Sports Radio 550. In the meantime, check it out at our website, WGR550.com. Follow me on Twitter /X, whatever it is, at Sal Sports. And you'll be listening to It's Always Game Day in Buffalo as well from Matt Bove and me, both audio and video on the Sal Sports YouTube channel.